Oh, okay. I am, like, sweating a bit. Actually, I should go see what the temperature is. I'll be back in a sec. Temperature is where it would be. It's just a matter of that I am off my meds. I forgot to take them appropriately last night. It was too late by the time I found out, so we're a little bit manic today, and because of that mania, I don't think I'm gonna have the concentration to work on Time Spinner Sprite today. But I am still determined to at least do the race, because I'm not gonna have time any other time this week. I got a lot of stuff that I'm finishing setting up for stuff. So, we're gonna have a race. I think it's gonna be a quick one. It's Dungeon Dive. And Dungeon Dive is a lovely time of not too many checks just going directly into dungeons. And then I am going to make sure that I am self-caring until medication time. And then, like, sleep for 12 hours. Because I did not get much sleep last night as a result of missing my meds. Very important to my biorhythm. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Oops, that's fine. We might need the shop. Guess I'm even, like, missing a lot of the muscle memory stuff just because my body's trying to move way faster than my muscle memory is set up for. The non-mentioned really downsides of bipolar. Okay. Cool. Powder, we'll take it. More hearts. I guess D0 was the answer. Dude, we don't have shields, so... Dude... Oh, we have all 3 keys. Go get that. Save and quit to entrance, probably? Reasonable. Just in case I need the rupees. Don't really want to get those guys with bombs. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. I think we'll just get this. Let's go get the 2d4 checks, I think. This is D2. Shield. Fortunately, we do kind of need that. Because currently 2 of our big checks are shield locked. Doot. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, I should do that. More bombs! Not exactly what I was hoping for. It's non-key sanity. At this point, I'm kind of desperate. I should have just tried to reset into that. Alright. Mad batter. Not my bare hands. I can jump! I can fight! No, I don't even have. I'm gonna have to kill them with powder. Oh, thank God, a weapon. Dude. It's not key sanity, so... How much powder do I have? Enough. Kinda barely enough, though. Oh. Yeah. Let's return home for a second. Dude. As a boomerang makes it more tolerable. But especially with the owl statues. We'll go this way first. This isn't a key. No, it is a key. TSA, is the dude immune to boomerang? I didn't know that. I'd have figured he'd have Eonox resistances. No, because I can kill him with bombs. What does the tracker think? Oop. I see the beating up of Nightbot. I know what that means. There's a bean in my chat. Oh, I know why. I don't have bracelet. A wild jumping bean has appeared. I have the key. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just so ingrained into habit. We're getting close to that 200. Yeah, being off my meds is such a thing. Like, it wasn't an intentional thing, it was accidental, but fuck if I'm not feeling the consequences. You brought that over there, you're still suffering? Yeah. I'm sorry, Bean. Yeah, I didn't even realize I'd missed mine until, like, 1 AM, which is not the time to take it. It's encroaching over the, like, 6-hour mark? No, 7-hour mark. So at that point, it would be way too in my system by the time I was taking it today. And I'd be a different kind of a wreck, in that I would have, like, no energy. Like, I'd probably still be asleep right now. Antipsychotics are a thing. But as it stands, I'm now, like, massively overheating. Have headaches. Migraine was brutal. Oof, sorry to hear, love. Need to get more powder. What's the other item? Money we don't need. Okay, that's fine. Gonna say, it's like one check I could get in D6, so I really don't want to. Not my bare hands. This has to be key. Yeah, no, I slept from... Christ. I actually tried to lay down at 10. Was up at like 11, 10, not even. Tried to go back down at like 11:30. Was up again at midnight. I don't even think I got like sleep. There was no REM sleep. It was constant streams of thought during. Then it was like trying to go down at 1 AM, being up again at like 2, and then kind of finally managing to lay my head down at 3 in order to wake up again at 5. The longest span of sleep I had last night was 2 hours. So yeah, I've been up since 5 AM basically. So 7 hours, at least like the general exhaustion phase is over, and I'm kind of riding high on the mania. But the problem is I'm riding high on the mania, which is bad. Like, I'm not in a good way. I spent a lot of time, correcting a thing. I'm not even gonna try for hard tricks today. So I can go into D5, I don't have hookshot. I think I could do more in D6 than D5. Strange as it is. Nope, it's like 2 checks. Three with glitches. And we will do those glitches. $20. Best trick in the game! Let's go! Dude. Yeah, I'm both, like, brimming with energy that I shouldn't have, and just completely lacking focus. Well, that's a nightmare key. Into D5 we go, I guess, to get 1 check. But we can't fight Genie. Ba-da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum. Do like most of D7. It's just not pleasant. Actually, no, we can actually use the key like a pleb. Ugh, pleb powers. I'll take sword. Sword's good. Sword is more checks in D4. But we're doing all of D7 while we're here. It's all in logic except for the boss. No, not this time, Kirby. Get out of here. Oh, we can't do horse heads. We can't grab the ball. Sounds like they're doing more work in the neighboring apartment again. There was a huge puddle of water out last night. It seemed like they were doing some pipe work, which is not the electrical work that needs doing. But color dungeon, eh? Alright, we need these bombs. Hello, Binks. Say, why are we slowing down? What are we... Binks, I love you, but is now the time? Alright, apparently now is, in fact, the time. All of the headbutts directly in the lap. I love you too. Alright, we're gonna unlock this to reset our path a bit. Binks. Ah! Alright. Fuck. Gotta say, my timing's so off with jittery reflexes. Yeah, I'm jittery, I'm sweaty, I'm all over the place. There we go. Let's go get this. So let's go get this. Garbage. I don't want a Goomba Surf. It's something that I don't think I'm gonna have the quick reflexes to do today. No reason to go up because we don't have Fire Rod. It sucks because the settings for the race today are really good. They're the kind of things I like. But I'm just not mentally available. Not when I'm off my meds. Like missing something like that. At least Binks knows I'm having a time. Curled up on my lap and actually behaving for once. Gonna have to drop on the other side there. D4 Nightmare Key. Interesting. Dude. All right. I don't have the beak yet. Extra key. Oh, my face. This is kind of a show of, like, how much of LADX I just don't even think about, I just do. That's fine. I like damage. How many bombs do I have? Only 5. That's bad. We're gonna have to sneak by here. Just my bare hands. Should have paid attention to my bomb count earlier. But it's fine. How? I'm probably rolling. This is why I need my performance-enhancing medications. Stretch out my legs, spread my body heat a bit more. That'll probably help. Boots! We like boots. Boots is pretty big. Okay. Dude. Alright. Zoomies. Fucking rude. There's Bracelet. Alright, we're in a cozy position, and we're gonna get our first boss. Later than I'd want, but... I have how many keys? 2? That means that that last check has to be a key, because you need 3 to get this far. Beak for the only other check. At least it was close. Still garbage, but close. Alright. We have the Nightmare Key, so we can ignore it. We have the Nightmare Key, so we can ignore it. Nothing. Yay, my favorite. I think Fish is weirdly immune to Boomerang, so... D2, okay, we can go to D2. Especially because we just got Bracelet. I think everything's gonna fall like dominoes. We only need Hookshot and Rod. And then to find the rest of these Nightmare Keys. And like... kinda level 2 Bracelet? Not really. I can skip level 2 Bracelet if there's not a Nightmare Key behind the checks. D5 is still basically out of the question. Let's go finish D2. Dude. D8 Nightmare Key. We need a level 2 sword or rod for that. Rude. I just realized we're gonna have to do this fight with basically nothing. We have level 2 sword at least. Everything's just chugging. Hello, Binks. Down, please. Come on. We have the D3 Nightmare Key. I think we do D3 next, just because it's the most full clearable. Well, there's Rod. There's doing D8. Well, most of D8 anyway. None of these are the beak. Nothing. Kinda want that movement speed. I need no more keys. Okay, Catfish's Nightmare Key is good, but not amazing. Still don't have the beak. Okay, now we don't need to do Dong Skip. We don't need this at all. I'm not coming back, so... Also a key. Alright, there are 4 keys left. And we know where they are, which means all the beaks have to be gas. Which means this, or the boss has to be a beak. There it is. Just hookshot and the D1 nightmare key. All right, I need the beaks. Thanks. You're a chirpy boy. Alright, give me 1. Heart container, sure, I guess. Single arrow. Well, it was decidedly not gas. I guess let's get the checks in D8 next. We could do D0 checks as well. There's 4 in here. Yeah, this has to be beak or the key. Dude. That's the key. Alright then. That leaves the beak and the 3 checks behind beak. Slash... Actually, I think that's correct. I think this has to have beak. No, beak's not on the list, so this is beak and something. Heart container. Hundo. As I'm already quite behind on this race. $10 bombs. Wasn't worth it. Alright, I guess we go... D8 for the 2 checks. It's 3 checks. I was gonna say, these lag spikes are not helping. I've gone the path to fight the boss first, apparently. This is probably going to be a key, because that's a prone thing to happen. Yeah. Which means... there's 1 beak, or like 3 keys, and 3 something. Oh! Thinks I love you. But you're really stupid sometimes. Okay, there's the beak. Okay, it's just enough we don't have to redo this. I guess let's just go far left like we're doing our normal path to get the beak and check this way. Fucking rude. Alright. Rude. This one doesn't lock. Because of a bug. Well, there's Bo. I can get the other check here, too. That is a key sound. Which means we don't care. Ocarina, alright. And because this is a key sound, that means the last check is something. Not necessarily something good, but something. Alright, I say it just wants me to do horse heads, so... Yeah, because there's the D7's check of horse heads. I can at least finish this boss, so if we find the stuff we are looking for, we don't need it. Yeah, there's some bad positions for stuff. I imagine the key's gotta be behind sword. Or, like, behind sword and D5, I mean. At this point. Because we are quite... Let's go get the only beacon here. I say, I always remember this one because I used to do beaks when I first started playing this rando. Gonna go get the halfway point. Dance around, dance around. You know, it's funny that, like, every boss in D8 are the ones that are, like, super skippable. Oh, hey, Isk. Tail Cave's Nightmare Key is good. Hooray for glitched logic. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. So we still need hookshot, unfortunately. Because I can't beat D5 without hookshot. But at this point, it's gotta be in D5, right? I think we go do D1. I think we do D1, we do Marin, and then just go into D5. Dude. Alright. So we've checked all of D8. There's one check in D7, technically. I'm actually gonna check that right now. We have the power. Yeah, it's just the horse heads. So, horse heads might be hookshot. Or we go to this chest. It's a key. We find hookshot along here. And then with hookshot, we just finish the game. I think we take the D5 gamble. Because either we take the D5 gamble and we get it, or it is that one check in D7 and it's go mode anyway. This is the most checks kind of deal one without us running through hoops. It's a good randomizer one without some gamba, it's true. Or hookshot is literally right there. Alright. Never punished. We're gonna go get the key from the last possible check and then just beeline both bosses we need to do. I was about to say that the odds of the other check and that one being hookshot were the same, so it checks out. That said, I'm still like 20 minutes behind because off my meds, I am not particularly amazing at strategies or considering stuff. I've been tripping over myself more than anything else this run. Oh, right, I need another key. Or hear me out. No, hold on. You can do this with sword. It's easier with sword. Come on, subpixel. Fine, I'll go get a key. I'm attempting to super jump. Really? There we go. I was like... It's always the subpixel, yes. That particular trick is subpixel dependent. And pretty random. Perfect. It's never the dumb pixel. Speaking of, I had a really fun time going through... Really? Why are we not? Why are we not clipping? Is it because the enemy isn't there? I've never had this happen before. It was really fun going through 4 of the members of the menagerie and determining all of their personality profiles for D&D stuff. Yeah, that is so weird why that wasn't working with the enemy. I wonder why. Have you taken a peek at them? I found it really funny that all 4 people in the menagerie are all dominants. It was just kind of a funny realization. It was like, oh hey, all of the characters that I like and put in the special place are tops. It's the oh they were both tops situation. 2, a 3, a 4. Dude. World of Ryu Menagerie NPCs? Yep. I'm screwing up the boss I hate. You'll have to check that. It's really funny. It tries to allude to some stuff that I haven't revealed, so people will probably pick up on it, but... I went full canon with it. You comfy, Binks? This trick's gonna be really annoying to do, both without meds and... sweaty. With these weird lag spikes I'm getting. Why am I not turning right? Why am I not turning right? Gotta go compensate. Fair enough. Nice having you here. Hopefully I see you again more. Okay. Why am I not turning right? My right button's not working. I think this isn't the first time I've had trouble with this either. There we go. I think my controller's starting to go. Which sucks to see, but... Alright, show me real fake floors. Yeah! Alright. Organ achieved. No, come on. Come on. There we go. Play the bombs, best instrument. All rise for the national anthem. And we're like 30 minutes behind at this point. Nope. I missed it. That's fine. We'll just fight him normally. With 3 health. And no medicine, it's fine. It's not like we have to run through the path again. It'll be an easy refight. Because my PC's as sick as I am. Rude. I'm gonna try to avoid some losing his mouth here in case, just to be safe. Because we can one-shot the boss. And this gives me, like, 2 hits of health. There we go. Climb the stairs, and... time. Not a great time, but... considering... off our meds... Dude. Good old crippling medical debt. Yeah, luck worst 45 minutes. 48 for Darkness Link. And I'm at like an hour 30. Or an hour 15. I'm like 30 minutes over. It's bad. But so is a day without my meds, so it makes sense. And that's why you need self-care, everyone. Oh. Oh, we get to see if we get a loot box, at least. That's a fun time. Hello, Binks. Like I mentioned, though, this will be all for today. As a 30 minutes over the average time, it's very clear that me being without my meds is not in a good way. Me trying to sit down and do sprite work, probably not the best thing. I need, like, hydration... make sure I eat, and then just wait the... Christ, still 5 more hours until my meds, and then I can start leveling out again. Good choices with the NPCs, they turned out pretty good. Thank you! Hello, Binks. More lap cuddles. I gotta check the temperature in here. It feels way hotter than it seems like it should be. And I know 100% of that is my meds. My meds kind of have an aspect where they both make me more sensitive to heat and less aware of heat. So I'm kind of feeling all of the heat that I don't feel normally. And I'm sweating a lot. It's not a fun time. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. And, oh, yay, we got a loot box. Alright, let's open the loot box, at least. And then I gotta... Dude. Alright, I gotta do some changes. But let's open our loot box. Yeah, I need to log in first. It's fine. Dude. Oh, it's not gonna record a new mixtape? Alright. Oh, I didn't put my other ones in. Oh, I got a frog! 5 trees and 4 land. I think that's my first land one. We're gonna be able to do some things. Oh, we could have a spooky frog and give him his own island. Or we could start fixing some of the mess. Someone got like 8 lands or something and just made a big bridge. Alright, I'll do that later. Something I can do. But for now, thank you everyone for coming out, even though I wasn't in the best of mental states today. Next stream, we're going to start Mina the Hollower on Thursday. That's going to be a fun time. Apparently that's about a 30-hour game, so with how long I stream, probably about 5 streams of that, and then we'll be moving on to something else. But I'm also bad at games, so it's probably going to take me about 50 hours. Anyway, though, thanks everyone so much, everyone, for coming out. I appreciate it greatly, and I'll see you later.